Hi everyone, this is Ewing Vito and this is another new video in 2019. So today I want to talk to you more about goal setting because this is the time of the year many people will be making plans, myself included, and that's the time, it's a really good time to think about what you want to do for 2019 and what is the thing that you really want to change or achieve or make a difference with. So I wanted to spend a few minutes to talk to you about my take on goal setting or a bit more my own experience. So one of the things I think is very important is that it's great to be able to articulate your goal. I'm not saying goal setting is a bad thing, but I think it's important to articulate what you want to do or change or make a difference. However, don't get too rigid with your goals and also really understand the why of your goal. Because sometimes I see the goal or things we want to achieve more like a destination. And often, so that gives you a direction where you want to go. And the destination piece is very much like an external indicator. So I guess because a lot of my work is based on the hero journey, the way I look at a lot of transformation is like a hero or heroine journey where you have the external piece. So you need to get the ring to solve the problem. You get to slay the dragon, find a princess. So you have a definite defined external goal or destination. So you may reach a certain place or save someone. But more importantly, very often you have to also have an inner transformation to help you to achieve that goal or reach that destination. And that's something that I think we may not consciously think about. So maybe externally you want to lose 10 pounds or create a business that will make a difference to people and also maybe give you a certain level of income and success. So these are external destination or goals. But then internally, what's needed for you to make that change, to become the person who can reach that goal? So if we take the health example, so it could be, what needs to happen for you to change the mindset about eating, about exercising, what needs to happen internally for you to appreciate who you are and love yourself, love your body, and not to have certain habit that will sabotage it. So there's a lot of things happening internally. In fact, more. You have to kind of overcome certain things or learn certain things or achieve certain state of being internally in order for you to get to the external. So I think it's very important. So when you set goal or a destination or something for this year, think about it both externally and internally. What does it mean for me to create this business? Internally, I need to feel, perhaps what's the really true calling and what's going to bring me into the others. Internally, what kind of person I need to become in order to manage to lead people to this project or this enterprise. So I think there's a lot going on. And a lot of times that we hear people talk about external things that, you need to take these actions, get this ad going, sort out your marketing, make sure you got the business administration tasks in order, do YouTube, go on social media. So these things obviously have its place, but these are external and to-do lists and hopefully inspired action. But internally, you also really need to know. So I'm the person who really love to, say, for example, connect with people one-on-one. So maybe then, you will probably opt for your time and energy spent on things that are more in-person related rather than necessarily online, even though everybody's saying you need to do certain things online. Obviously there's truth in it, but if you only have 24 hours and it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you think you kind of like to deal with it, but you just kind of shy away from it, but you want to overcome it, then internally you need to have this healthy dialogue to overcome that fear and then get onto social media, which you may not necessarily hate, you just were scared before. So there's a lot going on internally and externally. So I want to point that out. And also without goals, sometimes it can be helpful to think of it as intention. I'm not trying to be saying that you need to be vague, but sometimes instead of saying something very fixed and rigid, if intention work for you to say, my intention for this year is to create a nonprofit so that it will help people in a certain way, that's my intention. That could be great. And some people say, well, that's actually a goal. Your goal is to create this nonprofit. So you know, there are different interpretations, but I'm trying to say is that don't be too rigid for your goal, because you should be able to clearly articulate your desired outcomes from this goal or intention of this project, but be flexible, because sometimes universe offer you opportunities, as long as you actually can open your eyes and be willing and be flexible. So there is that. And also sometimes we need to play a part like a co-creator with the universe. So when a new opportunity comes that is aligned with your goal or your intention, but not exactly fitting those things that you have envisioned before, that could be a very good opportunity for something better. So be flexible, and be open, and how to keep it as in a way that you're not distracted, but you are just being flexible and open, is to be able to have the stillness within you to be able to discern, well, that's actually this distraction, not a new opportunity that's going to really assist me with my goal. So that is an art. That's an art to know what is distraction, what is actually better opportunities. So to be able to discern, then it means that you need to be able to get still. Meditation help, walks help, quiet silence time help, whatever it is that works for you, that help you to get into a place where you can really discern which is what, to hear your inner guidance. That's always the number one for me. Before making any big decision, if you're feeling, you're pulling your hair out because there's so many things to think about, that's the time to get still. Whatever way to get you there, that's the time where you will know, is it a distraction or is it an opportunity for expansion? So I think it's really important, and I hope that will give you an idea about things that may be going through in your life. And so I will do more and more these videos, because sometimes when I talk about these things, it gets longer and longer because there's so many moving parts involved, and they're all like a holistic view on a lot of things. Holistic to a lot of things. But what I'm trying to say is that generally it's always the time for goal setting. Think about what you want to do or change or be this year. And number one, please be very clear about where's your external destination. What does it mean? Why? And also internally, what you need to become or change in order for you to help you to get there. So that's number one. Number two is that be very open and flexible, but be sure, be able to discern what is distraction or self-wishing sort of ideas versus true inspiration. So that's really, it's an art to discern them, because sometimes we really want something to happen, really like something, but not necessarily helpful in terms of our goal. So that's an art form to be able to discern. And I guess I need to do another video about that. So anyway, that's the two main things I want to share with you today. And I hope that may give you some idea for your 2019 projects. And this is going to be a great year. Go out there, create, be who you are, and take the changes you need to change to make, have fun. And I will bring more and more these videos that hopefully that will help you on your journey to have a great transformation and success for this year. So speak to you again very soon. Bye.